Hi all! Today we are going to learn how to make a clay pot. Here we have our ball of air dry clay. We have our cup of water with a little bit of clay inside of it, and that makes this slip. We have our clay tools. Got a pointy stick and got a nice flat stick that is going to help us smooth stuff out. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is take our ball of clay, and we have got to work it a little bit. So we are going to fold it in our hands until it becomes nice and soft, and we can use it pretty easily. Okay, there we go. I'm going to divide this into two. I'm going to end up dividing this a lot. So we are going to make a coil pot. So first we got to learn how to make coils. So we are going to take our clay. We're going to make this log shape. Okay, now we're going to roll it on the table. What I'm doing with my hands is I'm starting at the tip of my fingers. I'm pushing them in, down a little bit. I'm rolling the ball of clay underneath my hands, and I'm slowly pushing my hands out. Okay? A lot of the time when you first try to do this, your clay is not going to stay round, and it's going to start going clunk, 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 clunk. That's okay. All you have to do is pick up your clay, twist it a little, and then start rolling it out again. So starting in the middle, pushing slightly forward and down, I'm rolling my clay out. And if you want to, you can work on just one end. Make it kind of smaller. See, I'm sliding my hand all the way down. Now I know that goes off the screen. You're going to need lots of room to make a coil. One thing you can do is you can also pull it apart, set that aside, and then you can keep smoothing this one out more. Alright, I'm going to twist it again. Alright, and you don't want to make it too skinny. So this one is probably good. Set that aside. This one. Roll it out. Okay, you're going to do the same thing to this one. Again, we need to make that log shape, a big thick coil. Okay, start in the middle, going outwards, pulling your hands. Okay, I'm going to divide it in half again. And if you need to, twist it. I like to work on one end and then roll it out over here. Okay, that one's done. One last one. You guys will probably have to make a lot of coils. Twist it if you need to. You're not twisting it a whole lot, you're just twisting it a little. If you twist it too much, you're going to twist it apart. You definitely don't want to do that. Okay, there's our coils. So I'm going to start with this one, and what we're going to do is we're going to coil it on itself. We're going to twist it on itself, and we're going to make the base of our coil pot. See how I'm twisting it on itself, keeping it nice and flat. Twist that around. There we go. I'm going to squish this end into the clay, almost as if you can't see it at all. Make sure that's not stuck to the table. Lift it up. Squish it all together so that there are no holes. Make sure you can't see through any of it. Okay. Now, we're going to take another coil, and instead of going around, we're going to now start to build up. So, I put it directly on top of that coil, and we're just going to go up. So when you get to here, you keep going up, straight up. Since our coils are nice and wet, you don't have to worry about them falling apart. I'm going to pick up this coil right where I stopped right here. I'm going to push it into this, smoothing it out, and keep going up. Every time I'm pushing down, I'm pinching and I'm gently pushing the clay into the other piece of clay that's already there. Don't push too hard or you're going to completely squish your pot. Okay, now I like this height that I'm seeing. So now we get to add some fun details. Okay, two different things we can do. One thing we can do is we can take part of the coil, we can make it into a little ball, and we can put the balls inside our coil pot. They don't have to be the same size, they can be different sizes. You just put them in a few in at a time. Okay, and then we can take one of our clay tools and clean it off a little. Okay, and we're going to squish the back. We're going to squish them in so that they can't fall out. There we go. So that's what it looks like. And we could continue to coil this on top like that. But instead, I'm going to show you the other thing we can do. Just like we did the bottom, you can curl this. And this time, we're going to put it here on the side. In the same way we did it before, you're going to squish that down into the center. And then you can do these all around in a row. And then you can take your coil and you can put it on top. And we're going to finish with a coil. And that's okay if you have little areas beside it. And that is how we make a coil pot. Have fun!